Guys, this is Allison Hunter one more time, and today we are going to learn how to use an amazing formula that has given me many options when it comes to retrieve data from a certain table. We are talking about the DGET formula or data get formula that we are using starting in some of the newest versions of Microsoft Excel. So let's go to it. So what am I going to do here? Okay, here I have a small summary of what we have on the table. So basically I'm doing filters here using what we call data validation fields. So in this case, I use this list by just accessing the data tab. I'm going to data validation, and in data validation option you can definitely allow to have either a list or a whole number, decimal, and so on. You have a set of options that Excel already have there, and if you just want to go with customs as well, you can customize this field. But anyway, I already prepared these. I have a set of 3, as you can see here, 3 of them. Let me show you which ones. I have the workplace, hometown, and of course the employee name. But let me tell you something, this is important. In the employee name, you have to create a list that is based on the actual list that you have on the table, because what you want to do basically to use the DGET. Let me just break it down for you over here. Okay, how does DGET work? Okay, you get the DGET by adding, just select this real quick, the database. In this case, database will be your table, your raw data, whatever data you want to be referring your parameters to. So in this case, it will be the database. Then the field basically is what you're trying to get in there. Okay, it could be any of these fields that you already have there in the columns, and then the criteria, what this field will have to contain. In this case, if I choose the name, for example, let's just select name. The criteria will be exactly the name and the name of the field, and also the criteria will be, in this case, the name, if we are just doing it this way. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to add one. Here we need to have a comma instead of that I just mistyped in there. As you can see, now I have a Peter Iceland right there, because basically that's what I'm looking for in the field, as I indicated here. If I were to look the hometown of this person, I can definitely go ahead and get that, as you can see there, because Peter Island belongs to Havana, Cuba, as you can see here. Maybe you are unable to see the reference because I'm using the same name that we already have here, but you can always just type in, and have it as a regular reference. In this case, that's what I did here. As you can see, I took the name of the field that I'm looking for, you see here, and then I added the parameter, but this will be a dynamic parameter, which means that I can always change it. All right, let's choose Elsenheimer, and based on the parameter, I can work with the rest of them. Right now I have set up the hometown here, but if I would like to have the title, I can basically take the title from the list, and I will retrieve the title that I already have on the table here, and it will work exactly the same with the rest of them, as long as I pass the parameter, which is the reference to that field, which is basically the column title that I'm using for this. So as you can see here, this is a very simple but yet effective formula that you can use in the modern versions of Excel to retrieve this type of, I will call it summaries. Like say I want to know about the age of this person, it will just boom, populate it just like that. Same thing. I think I had workplace here before, right? And then the title, or you can get hometown if you want, and everything will work just as smoothly as long as you first make sure you set up the list that you're looking for. In this case, the list for the name, the list for the type of fields that you will be passing as parameters, and then as you can see here on the formulas, these will be the parameters and the criteria that we will be using to retrieve that specific set or piece of data, a snippet of data that we already have on the table, but we want to just present it in another way, which I think is very common in some, I will call it some reports that you use to specifically look for the person data, information, like details of information of certain columns that you don't want to be retrieving one by one in the table, but instead you want to have something more dynamic, something more visual that you can use by just choosing a person, and automatically you will retrieve the data that you're looking for. Well, thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to share these videos and leave your comments and questions. And if you have some concerns or something that you think we can do better with these formulas, just type it in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to answer to all of your questions or comments. Okay, so I see you on the next videos, and it's now time to go practice the DGET formula. Bye bye guys.